Oh, hey, how's it going? Just wrapped up a good group of nosework clients, finishing my training log from today's training. What? You mean to tell me you don't use a training log? Well, stick around. I'm going to show you how a training log can help take your team's performance to the next level. But before that, I want to say thanks to everybody who's been helping our channel grow. We like to thank everybody for this, and we are about to do another giveaway. Last year we gave an e-collar away. This year everything's going to be related to scent work. Scent work's what we're pushing. We want to help people get excited about this sport, and guess what? We want to help you grow and become better handlers. So we're almost at 2,000 subscribers, folks, and at 2,000 we're going to send one of these odor stash boxes to you. One of you subscribers is going to get one of these. I love these things. They're aluminum. They take a beating. We joke and call them gun proof because one of the local dogs that trains with us, he's a monster, for lack of a better term. And we stash these on vehicles. We put them in lockers. We put them in corners. We've put them up in trees, we throw them out windows. We literally do everything with these things, and they hold up. They take a beating. So at 2,000 subscribers, we're sending one of these out to a lucky winner. And at 3,000, we're going to give away a nosework in a box that we've talked about a couple times on this channel. 5,000, folks, get excited. Tell everybody you know. Let's make this grow. 5,000, we're going to do free admission to one of our detection workshops. That's right. A full weekend. And at 8,000, the BSD food reward device that you see in some of the videos, and you're going to continue to see us shaping dogs to a certain point and utilizing them for the beginning aspects of scent work, we're going to give a set of those away. Now, the biggest yet of all giveaways is going to be when we hit 10,000 subscribers. We need 10,000 subscribers and at least 50 patrons. We are going to give away an odor recognition wheel. If you don't know what that is, here's a picture. There's lots of uses for these things. Get creative, but they are a wonderful tool to have in your arsenal. Now, if you go online and look at these, they range anywhere from $700 to $1,700 plus shipping. So 10,000 subscribers, folks, I know we can do it, plus 50 patrons. We're going to give some lucky winner an odor recognition wheel. So stay tuned. We're going to talk about how to improve your game, and tell everybody you know about us, because we're trying to grow and get the word out and give away some really good prizes. Hey folks, so let's talk our training log. Now, I'll admit I carried this over from the professional side. And handling a professional detection dog, we live or die by our logs. But some of the stuff carries over to our pets. And in scent work, they help take everything to the next level. Because one, the most important thing, especially in police, that we can take over from the professional side to the pet side, is they prevent complacency. So many times I've watched people do training, a guy will run out, put the odor out, and he'll put it in the same spot on a vehicle. We don't want that. We put that in the same spot. The dog's going to be conditioned for the reward at, say, the front bumper every time, or the gas tank every time. We're trying to prevent that. It also allows me to continue to be motivated. I can set goals. Why do we set goals and utilize a log? Same thing people do in the fitness community. They log their workouts, they're trying to reach goals. It helps us stay focused and on task. So for those of you that do subscribe to the Patreon page, we actually have scent work logs on there that I created just for nose work. I kind of combined what I liked, aspects of two professional logs that I've used over the years. And you'll notice that when we go through there, I can put my dog's name. If I'm working multiple dogs, I can keep track of multiple dogs and where they're at. It also allows me to pick what odors I use today: birch, anise, clove, cypress, and so on. For each odor, I can list out my distractors. So I know that, hey, if I did an interior hide with birch and cypress, and today I utilized a ball, Kong, and cat food as my distractors, you know, how was my dog searching? It allows me to put intent and alert. Was it excellent? Was I unable to read the fine details of his body language? I can detail everything in my log. How was his motivation? Did I have to encourage him verbally? Come on, check, let's go. Or was it excellent? Was he right out there, lots of intensity, and right on the odors? And I can make notes for interior, auto, container, buried, exterior, everything that we see in AKC, CPE, NACSW, the whole 9. Now, where mine kind of sits apart is I have a little scale here that allows me to draw out the search areas. So as I go back, I can say, oh, you know, he is struggling on, for instance, low-level hides. I can have a level 1 hide and use Kong as my distractor, and he struggles. He may try to go after the Kong because, after all, for the first 2.5 years of his life, that's what he knew. He knew the game of finding that Kong. So I can go back and look, and for instance, Blaze today, excellent. I would check off excellent. He did an interior hide, birch and clove, great. Didn't have any issues with distraction. We did a high-level hide, higher than he's going to see in scent work. Stuck this thing in the ceiling, and I did a low-level hide, actually underneath the mat. Looked great. Go over, if I'm going to start logging on my other dog, well, he struggled with a high hide. I put it high in the corner in a entryway, and then I can go in and take notes down here in the bottom. Oh, well, it was windy. The air was kind of pushing through. He struggled to bracket the source. It took approximately 1.5 minutes to locate that hide. Everything I need to know about my dog's performance, I can put in my log. So I can go back and say, okay, here's what happens and here's how we fix it. So a prime example of this was last year when I was competing with my dog that passed away. I started noticing over 4 sessions that on containers, her intensity dropped and she was just offering the behavior to get rewarded. So I made a note of this. Everything that I had, went to a mentor, just said, hey, here's what's happening. So we put the dog on the rack, we transferred the value, set out some containers, made it a little bit more value, brought the intensity, made it fun, worked containers like that 3 or 4 sessions before trial, went to trial, everything was great. So anything I need to know, I can keep track of. Now my mind's not as sharp as it used to be. I'm in my 40s. I forget things. So this helps me keep each dog separated and I can see their strengths and their weaknesses. It allows me to fine tune and correct things, and it also allows me to go to my coach or my mentor and say, hey, here's what's going on. Because if I have a problem and I call somebody like Joey that you've seen in the videos, or I call Randy Hare that you'll hopefully see in an interview video in the future, I can say, hey, here's what's going on. And I've tried this, and this. Everything's in my notes. And they can look at it and we can put a game plan together to fix it. So folks, if you're not using a training log, you're not being fair to yourself and you're not being fair to your team. Like I said, the one I've designed, it's a free download PDF on our Patreon page. Go check it out. As always, thank you for tuning in. Like and subscribe. Most of you aren't subscribing. You know, we're going to put everything out here scent work wise for you folks. Everything we know. We're going to show you 3 different ways, like I said, on how to put a dog in scent work. Food motivated, BSD style motivated, that has a launcher, tug motivated, more of a hairstyle method. We're going to show you 3 different ways to get 3 different dogs up and running and competing. If you want to support us, maybe you don't want to be a patron, that's fine. We're going to put more stuff like this log on our Patreon page available to our patrons, but we also have that link below. Click on that Amazon link. It doesn't cost you a thing. And if you're interested in the stuff we're giving away, we've reviewed 2 of these, the Nose Work in the Box, the BSD Food Reward System. Check them out. Tell your friends. Until later, I will see you next week and have fun training.